Hello. Thank you for your interest in watching the video. This is Celebrity News Today 247. Xiao Zhan endorsement was removed. The brand refutes rumors in the middle of the night and breaks two brainwashing bags with one stone. The circle seems calm recently, but the undercurrents are raging. There is nothing shocking to come out, so that the whole people are hotly discussing, until this is the endorsement of this renewal, so that the top streamer with the goods is discussed again. Who is the top streamer? It is also the star business that once again sees and understands one thing, that is, the entire internal entertainment is essentially a double standard in the face of Xiao Zhan, and another way to put it nicely is too demanding. There are not a few public figures who publicize business in April, and the most common discussion is how long and how many. The bright Jay-Z sells songs, fans are forced to Krypton gold but no one discusses it, and millions of sales are tied up with national recognition. However, Xiao Zhan's billion-dollar sales volume has to be compared with the sales volume of the anchors Wei and Li Jiaqi. Looking at it in a way that makes people disgusting, once again proves a universal truth: the strong are relentlessly pushing. I summarized earlier that after Xiao Zhan announced Magnus endorsements, 7 consecutive endorsements were launched strongly. In less than 3 months, the performance of the light on goods at least exceeded 500 million. Publicity is hot, and Xiao Zhan, who is among the top 3 in the slaughter list, has caused a lot of people to win eyes with the discussion caused by the flow alone. It is his strong fan Krypton, but Xiao Zhan never brought a single chain in his announcement, and he did not imply a fan purchase. He said that he has many fans, but his Weibo fans are less than 30 million. From the beginning to the end, no one has looked at the root of the problem from the perspective of flow itself. Behind the flow is a living person. It is because the flow is cut in half because it is too ugly to reap and realize. Believe it or not, look. Despicableness is always the pass of the despicable. Let's talk about Li Ning, who Xiao Zhan endorsed. Before the matter of cotton, the topic of fried shoes was quickly fermented. Recently, I saw the news of Li Ning response to Sky-High shoes released by China, Singapore Qingwei. The real-time hot searches on social platforms are all about Xiao Zhan's endorsement of Li Ning's premium, secretly changing the concept. Hot search was ranked in the top 5, and the nature of this matter, even if you don't need to get close to the discussion, it is also a well-known thing. What is the direct relationship between fried shoes and the brand and the spokesperson? Another thing is the light oatmeal endorsed by Xiao Zhan. A small snack can cause an uproar. The official announcement for 48 hours to let the brand issue a statement is not only caused by the lack of rigorous endorsement fees between KF and consumers. It was well known that the fans of the former colleague used their presence in the live broadcast room, and they stalked the backstage to note that ex-colleagues support Xiao Zhan. What's more, the spokesperson is directly changed in the remarks. This confusing operation is only to tie Xiao Zhan's charisma with CP fans. Xiao Zhan's appeal to bring goods is too strong, and it has also aroused many people's jealousy. Various tricks and methods have emerged endlessly. There are only things that normal people can't think of, nothing they can't do. So much foreplay is just to warm up what he wants to achieve. Li Jiaqi has also become a tool. Whoever sees it doesn't say anything miserable. The rumors Xiao Zhan endorsed Kai Xiaokao was removed from the selection of Li Jiaqi's products. The mutual tearing of fans on both sides once again allowed many people to see that the former colleagues were torn apart for business sales, and the abuse of fans had reached the point where they could do everything. Fortunately, the brand hardcore protects its own spokesperson, 8G Online Surfing, and goes online at 3 in the morning to refute rumors. Received Li Jiaqi's own response. Jiaqi Live Studio welcomes friends from all walks of life. Just one sentence broke the brainwashing bag that Xiao Zhan endorsed and opened a small stove was taken off the shelf. It's not just the Xiao family who have done this. The offline check-in shop clearly stated that the red diamond rope should be hung with a standing cart. This time the endorsement of the serial Ozark also set Peter Pan is powerful in the automatic reply. The automatic reply is also determined by weighing the pros and cons after negotiation. Xiao Zhan almost said don't suffer from Laojia with a black face, but they just produced sugar in the urn and paralyzed themselves. On the 3rd anniversary of the launch of Chen Qingling, Xiao Zhan experienced the actual version of Wei Wuxian and ended up with Wei Wuxian. To this day, those Shanman 100 families who once claimed to be righteous are still chasing Xiao Zhan. I saw many people saying that Xiao Zhan fans silently blocked everyone and things related to the digital incident. Why can't they look forward? Every time they mention it, Xiao Zhan will be blackmailed. They don't know that every time this group of girls think that they rely on their voice to fight for the right, it's just that there is a glimmer of hope for these once disappointed Shanman by Jia, not to like Xiao Zhan together, but to give him a space of fairness and justice. Fans responded positively, only using data to slap those who had yelled at him and asked him to stand up and pay, over and over again. Not only did they deny it, but they were still full of hostility towards Xiao Zhan. Peter Pan and the others chose to live toward the sun with Xiao Zhan, but they weren't amnesia, they just didn't dare to forget. You find that a sober person suffers from pain. The nobility of a person cannot be capped up and down, and it is so noble and unimaginable. But it is so despicable that there is no lower limit, it is really bottomless. This is the human heart and human nature that is more terrifying than ghosts. End of this article. Don't forget to like on the channel and press the subscribe button to receive notifications from the latest video. Thank you. And I'm Celebrity News Today 247.